Hi guys, welcome to the No Gluten Zone. Today I want to continue on our detox series that we've been working on. And just to review, we talked about detoxing our bodies. We talked about reducing our toxic load, which is step 1. We talked about opening up the detox pathways, which is step 2. Today I want to move on to step 3 and talk about binders. Binders are a little misunderstood. Some people have never heard of them and they jump into detoxing and they feel awful. And most of the time, people will not try detoxes ever again because it's such a bad experience and they're like, I don't want to do that. There's also people I've talked to who say, I tried to detox and it felt horrible, so that's clearly not for me. Didn't go well with me. And yeah, sometimes we have to get worse before we get better. That just happens sometimes. But binders can really help you get through it. As you're detoxing, you're releasing the stuff that needs to get flushed out of your body. And in that in-between period, it can really be affecting you. If you're killing things off, sometimes in parasite protocols or even if it's bacterial or something, and it's as it dies, they often release toxins in your body. Mold is another one. There's mycotoxins, and that stuff getting stirred up in your body can really make you feel horrible. So I want to talk about binders. If you've never detoxed before, or if you're nervous about detoxing, or if you have any reason to believe you are very, very toxic, I really, really recommend doing a binder. I really think everyone should just do a binder and be safe, because you don't want to be in that position where you never ever want to try detoxing again. And then you just stay toxic and sick, and you just get more and more toxic as time passes. So binders work to scavenge. They're like scavengers picking up toxins, and they lessen your toxic load. And that also helps to balance your hormones, improve your GI health. You could even help you with weight loss or weight gain, depending, just achieving a healthy weight. It can lessen the load on your liver, your gallbladder. It can improve your skin health, increase your energy, improve your cognition, balance your blood sugar, reduce cholesterol, and so much more, as well as helping you to not feel so horrible during your detox. So I also want to mention there's gut binding and there's cellular binding. Gut binding is best for toxins that are stored in your lymph, your skin, your gut. And cellular binding is best for heavy metals, intracellular pathogens like parasites, viruses, that sort of thing. The best binders for the gut are activated charcoal, clay or zeolite-based binders, citrus pectin, and silica. The best binders for cellular binding are chlorella, humic or fulvic acid, cilantro, and vitamin C. So those are some examples. I will say I typically use activated charcoal, and it's always my go-to when I get glutened, so I use it. I used to use it pretty frequently. I can't say I use it that frequently now. Thankfully, I don't get glutened very often anymore. I've learned a lot. I'm more careful. I have my gluten detection dog and my NEMA sensor, so I'm pretty good in that regard. But that is my go-to when I get glutened. I will say with activated charcoal, in time proximity, you need to take it away from medications and other important supplements, because it's like a sponge and it will just suck up those things, those important things, as well as the bad things. So all of that to say, I really, really recommend that you use a binder when you start your detox, whatever form of detox you choose. There are so many things out there, and I will get into some specific things coming up in this series as we continue. I wanted to open with the initial things you need to do and practice and be aware of to detox safely, because a lot of people end up just sicker and worse, and then they feel awful and they don't want to do it anymore, and they just get stuck. So I'm hoping to help you not get stuck. But some people do ask me, how am I so toxic? What is it? Even people trying to eat a clean diet, And there are so many things in our environment. We are being polluted from every direction. You know, things like there's mycotoxins in your environment, pesticides, herbicides, glyphosate. How many things have been tested and they show there's glyphosate in there, even organic things. There's plastics everywhere. You know, it's in the water, it's in plastics, you know, in our, you know, packaging for our food storage containers. There's just plastic coming at us from every direction. There's BPA, there's phthalates, and even some medications have toxins in them. And then some people just struggle more, like myself, because I have genetic predisposition to struggling with detoxing. So some people have that. It's a genetic thing, family history, and sometimes it comes down to your lifestyle and your diet. Unfortunately, consuming, you know, ultra-processed foods, you know, toxic foods, and then in your home, you're using toxic cleaners, wearing toxic cosmetics on your body, even if it's not cosmetics, you know, your soap, your shampoo, those sort of things can be very toxic. You know, being sedentary, not moving, not sweating, not, you know, keeping your body strong and healthy, not drinking enough water, not getting enough minerals. And then there's things like tick bites and parasites, and some people don't even know they were ever bit by a tick when they were bit. And then we come down to the mental emotional component. Yes, thinking toxic thoughts and being stuck in toxic relationships can definitely affect your health, your well-being, and your body's toxicity level. So like I said, we will continue with this series moving forward and talking about other things to use. There are endless possibilities for things you can take to detox, but I do want to talk about some of the modalities of detoxing, and we will continue this series. I hope this has been helpful for someone. Have a great day, and God bless you.